Week 10 in the state of Florida, high school football is better than ever. Playoffs around the corner, big upsets this weekend, plus two juggernauts face off. Eye on Tampa Bay, Central Florida, South Florida, and around Florida. All that and more on Hotbed World next. Hello again and welcome to the footballhotbed.com Florida High School Football Report, driven by Honda. I'm Brandon O'Doy, and as you can see, we're at MacArthur High School in Hollywood, Florida. This program is turning around in this great community that's full with football tradition. Bryant McFadden, the Pittsburgh Steeler, the NFL Super Bowl champion, has come from these same bloodlines, these same hallways and football stadiums and fields. But that is just a little bit of the pedigree and tradition here at MacArthur. We'll get to more later, but we want to first get right into the highlights of Week 10. This is decision week for a lot of teams. District championships are being decided, and especially in our game of the week, Miami Carroll City and Miami Central, they will go down to the wire for an incredible matchup that would determine the District 16-6A winner. Remember, the winner of that district has won the state championship in 6A in the state of Florida since 2012. Without further ado, let's jump right into this week's highlights. Let's go around Florida. Right now, let's go to the tape. All right, let's get this party started in Jacksonville, Florida. Mandarin hosting Flagler Palm Coast. Big district matchup here, and that's DeMario Douglas getting in for the score. Carson Beck would hit Douglas again as he's draped by defenders, and Douglas shakes off two of his own. And I now pronounce you very fast. Very impressed with Mandarin second half of this football season, just doing a wonderful job. But they would not get away without a fight. Ty Jenkins from FPC gets in for two scores on the ground. Check him out here, but it would not be enough. Cameron Daniels scoring on the ground for Mandarin, and man, they continue to roll. 39-34 winners over FPC. Let's go to Delray Beach, where Atlantic host Boca Raton. And listen, this is a scenario where you gotta survive a game that gives you a scare when you're undefeated. Boca getting on the board here, 7-0 for Boca Raton. But then Kellyanne Ilamatiota, the quarterback, gets in for the score there. Touchdown Atlantic, and then the jet speed sweep. Speed kills, Atlantic kills, 14-7 over Boca. They survive. Lakeland and Kathleen now introducing once again DeMarcus Bowman. This young man is a tremendous running back. This team's been rolling all year undefeated, and this young man has a lot to do with that. Keon Zipperer, he's the tight end that everybody wants. FSU, Miami, every team in the country pretty much. And this was just too much dreadnoughts. Reggie Cullum getting into the end zone. Lakeland 50-0 winners over Kaplan. Let's take a look at some of the scores around the state of Florida. Sandalwood 35-13 upset winners over DeLand. The Saints with 21 first half points. Trinity Christian in Jacksonville continues to roll. 52-10 winners over Bishop Kenny. Ja'Cory Jordan with a big game, and Waukila Blanks Rickards moving to 7-2 on the season. All right, it's now time to take a look at Central Florida, brought to you by Orlando Health. I'm excited about Apopka visiting Wekiva. These two teams have been at the top of the Central Florida rankings all year long and continue to climb the footballhotbed.com top 25 rankings. On our website, you can continually see that each and every week. But Edgewater is a team that takes a road trip to Haggerty, and they are going to determine if they can keep undefeated. They are currently right now standing at number 1 in our Central Florida high school football rankings in the state of Florida. But who will come out this week as the top dog, the number 1 team in the area? Let's go to the tape and find out. Apopka, Florida, the Mayor's Cup. Wekiva taking on Apopka, the rivals, and Wekiva getting going early. Malik Tolbert finding the end zone there. Larry Preston to Malcolm Green for the touchdown there. Preston a rushing TD of his own, and then Mr. Brandon Hill. He's been the MVP for Wekiva all season long, getting it done at the running back position, but he's really a gifted defensive back, and I pronounce you very fast. 35-0 winners, Wekiva over Apopka. And Haggerty hosting Edgewater, the previously undefeated Edgewater. Upset alert, Sammy Cordova runs from 5 yards out. And check out this wonderful trick play here. DJ McCunney passing to Jack Benzija, the tight end, the 6'6" guy, gets in for the touchdown. And too much Haggerty, 31-15 winners in an upset over 8-0 Edgewater. Wow, Haggerty got the job done. On Central Florida scoreboard, Jones 60, Tavares nothing. Tigers 7th game with scoring 40 or more points. 8th win in a row. Cocoa, big upset winners over Pahokee 35-14, moving to 7-2 on the season. And Mainland breezes by Seabreeze 43-0. DeAndre McMillan with a big night. Still ahead on the footballhotbed.com, Florida High School Football Report. Game of the week, Miami Central and Carroll City going all the way down to the wire. Plus, turn on the tape. Top plays of the week, including the jackpot play of the week. But first, eye on Tampa Bay with a big district championship. All that and more when we return. Plant Panthers hosting Wiregrass Ranch. That's Plants Tucker Gleason hitting Leonard Parker. Parker will get in for the score. He committed to Ohio University this week. Big week for him. Touchdown there. The Panther defense was swarming all night, sacking, blocking a field goal here. And check out the pick six here. Plant was absolutely dominant, winning 42-0 over Wiregrass Ranch. And Coach Robert Wiener's team is a team to absolutely watch in the 7A playoffs as they approach in a few weeks. Clearwater Central Catholic visiting Cardinal Mooney. That's Brett Seether with the touchdown reception. And Mooney would throw it up trying to get back into this game down big. And that's Jerjuan Newton who tracks the ball. And he would go in for the score, pick sixing, and then they would do it again. Brett Seether doing it on both sides of the ball. Two-way athlete, very impressive. Clearwater Central Catholic 55-20 over Cardinal Mooney. Tampa Bay Tech and Plant City. Tech visiting the Bucks, and that's Trayshawn Ward, and I now pronounce you very fast. 60 yards for the touchdown. Plant City's Braxton Plunk, the excellent quarterback, would hit his very wonderful wide receiver DeMario Williams, and if you're not recruiting this young man, shame on you. Touchdown, Mr. Williams. Plunk would go back to the air and get into the end zone once again. That's Williams, the excellent connection there. But Plunk trying to maybe do a little bit too much. This was a back and forth rivalry contest. It's for the district after all. And Tech's defense would make him pay. The scoop six, and Tech would get back into this football game. Extra point is up and good. So now back to the Bucks. Plant City, and a wonderful run here to set up Mr. Braxton Plunk going to the air again. He's had a wonderful year, 184 yards in the air on the game. But wait a minute. Why in the world would you kick off to Trayshawn Ward, one of the fastest, most dynamic running backs in all of Tampa Bay? And he would return this kickoff all the way down to the 3-yard line, and they would score here on the next possession, putting Tech right back in this one. But a Chris Rodriguez field goal in the third quarter would do it for Plant City, 24-21 winners, district champs. Taking a look at your Tampa Bay area high school football scores: Largo 39, Clearwater 27, Keon Gully 202 offensive yards, 3 TDs. Venice rolls over Palmetto 56-28. Brandon Gregory's great season continues, 178 rushing yards and 5 touchdowns. That's incredible. Chamberlain 37, 6 winners over Brandon, moving to 7-2 on the season. And now let's take a look at the Florida High School Football Top 25 Rankings brought to you by FootballHotbed.com.
Recovered by the tornado. It will be fourth down. It will be fourth down.
All right, so in South Florida now, Western visiting Miramar, and Western getting out early. Jesse Rivera, Shamar Wright, who grabs it and goes 54 yards to score. Western getting up early, 14-0. Saquon Smith, however, will bring him back with the pass to Carlos Hill. The field goal here for Western would send this one to overtime after Miramar tied it, and Miramar would put it away. Clifton Miller, 26-23 winners, Miramar over Western in OT. Let's go to Columbus and Coral Gables, an annual rivalry. And Henry Parrish Jr. takes it for one of 3 TDs on the night for him. Jared Williams would connect for Coral Gables with the TD pass, but it wouldn't be enough. It was all Parrish on this night. 9 yards for the run. 36-21 Columbus over Gables. Taking a look at scores around South Florida, Hialeah 30-21 upset winners over North Miami, 7th consecutive win on the season. Dillard all over Boynton Beach, 41-0. St. Thomas, 5th shutout of the year, 58-0 over Blanche Ely. It's still ahead on the FootballHotbed.com Florida High School Football Report. It's finally here, game of the week. Miami Carroll City taking on Miami Central. This is the game we've all been waiting for. That, turn on the tape, and the top plays, including the #1 play of the week, the jackpot play of the week, when we return on the FootballHotbed.com Florida High School Football Report, brought to you by Honda.
I'm here at Traz Powell Stadium, the mecca of high school football here in Dade County, where Miami Central will take on Miami Carroll City for the District 16 6A crown. Now let's go to the highlights for the FootballHotbed.com Florida High School Football Report, driven by Honda.
Who's that? Who's that? Give yourself one.
Let's go to Traz Powell Stadium, where even Flowrider was taking in the action. Miami Central meets Miami Carroll City for the District 16 6A championship. The Chiefs would stun the Rockets early as QB Daniel Richardson hit Tao Jones-Bell wide open on the sideline to put Carroll City on the board. The defense would apply pressure to Central all game, taking down the Rockets QB here. Coach Hippolyte fired up on the sideline there. The Rockets' miscues would definitely hurt them, as this mishandled punt would result in 2 points for the Chiefs. Chiefs up 9-0 early in this game. Daniel Richardson would get another Chiefs TD himself, rushing 10 yards to make the score 16-0. Richardson would go 19 of 25 passing for 193 yards to go along with his rushing touchdown. The Rockets would get on the board with running back Lexington Joseph from the goal line before the half. We spoke to Coach Roland Smith right before the break.
We just got to settle down. We gave up 2 explosive plays, in the early part of the game. We had a busted coverage on the first touchdown. And we had this bad snap. The punter fumbled the ball. Once we settled down, we scored, but we wanted to try to score before the half. We didn't. We're in a good position to come back. So we've been in this situation before, so we'll be all right.
Let's go to the second half where Travis Jeter gets into the end zone for the Chiefs. This would extend the lead for Carroll City 23-7. But the Rockets would throw a punch of their own as Ron Henry, who actually replaced KJ Owens due to injury in this game, runs over a tackler, gets into the end zone for the Rockets. That would make the score 23-14, but Naquan Wright, the senior, gets into the end zone for his team here. He would rush 16 times for 94 yards and a touchdown. And then that Chiefs defense, which has been solid all year, gets into the end zone here as Travis McNichols for the pick 6 and nice somersault backflip there. That would extend the lead 36-14, but the Rockets would not go down easy as Lexington Joseph gets into the end zone from 14 yards. 36-20 would be the score when Maurice Underwood would also find Jalen Young on the inside route. They would also score here on the next play for the 2-point conversion. This would make it a 1-score game with less than 2 minutes to go, but Carroll City would run out the clock and get the victory. Carroll City 36, Central 28. Let's hear from Coach Hippola.
Enjoy the win. We district champ.
Really, man, I just wanted to play fast and play physical, like get off to a fast start, understanding that we had to play these guys another game. So I just wanted to make sure that we could come out and dictate the pace of this game and play physical.
Just starting off fast, tempo, jumping out on them early. That's basically what Coach been preaching all week, man. Attendance and effort, coming to school on time, getting your work done. This last grading period, starting your week off fresh, and coming out and getting the win out on the football field.
Every week here on FootballHotbed.com, we spotlight a young man that should be getting more attention in the recruiting circles. So we tell the college coaches all around the country to turn on the tape. This week's Turn on the Tape is very special. Let's not waste any more time. Let's turn on the tape. State of Florida, college coaches recruiting the state and all in between. Turn on the tape for Mr. T.J. Smith Jr., the 6'2" dual threat quarterback, MacArthur High School, Hollywood, Florida. Check out that precision passing, big arm, and a young man that can get it done with his feet as well. Currently, he's got his team 10-0 heading into the final week of the season, and this is a young man that definitely deserves some attention. All right, it's that moment we wait for every week. The very best plays all across the state of Florida. It's Week 10, top plays, including the number 1 play of the week, the jackpot play of the week. Let's turn on the tape. Top plays, number 5, Mandarin hosting Flagler Palm Coast District matchup, and that's Mario Douglas with the excellent catch and run track finish for the touchdown. Mandarin would roll in that game. Number 4, Clearwater Central Catholic versus Cardinal Mooney. Check out two-way athlete Brett Seether with the pick 6, and all the trouble he goes through, the people he fights off to get into the end zone. Clearwater Central Catholic, big winners over Cardinal Mooney. Number 3, the hook and ladder. Oh, man. This is just a wonderful play by MacArthur. The Mustangs rolling. Jalen Taylor with the score, 28, 8 winners over Boyd Anderson. Number 2, Lakeland versus Kathleen, and DeMarcus Bowman with the nice long run, and I now pronounce you very fast. Lakeland with the 50-0 win over Kathleen. And number 1, the top jackpot play of the week, Haggerty, the fake field goal here. The pass is in to Jack Benzinza, and when you make great grades, you can hit the jackpot. Did you know the Florida Lottery has contributed more than $5 billion to send 775,000 students to college? The Florida Lottery puts a spotlight on education to help students shine. All right, we've run out of time here in the fourth quarter. Unfortunately, we don't get a 2-minute warning here at Football Hotbed, but we'll have a bigger and better show for you next week. In Week 11, it's Decision Week, the final week of the regular season. We'll be here at MacArthur for Game of the Week as they welcome Cardinal Gibbons. But until next time, I'm Brandon O'Doy signing off for the Football Hotbed Florida High School Football Report, driven by Honda. It's a hotbed world. We'll see you next week.